What's happening, Mike? Well, here I am in my basement, and here are some of my airplanes. I've been flying for the last few years. That one's got an OS 160 on it. Flies really good. Anyway, here's my rocket fleet. This is my latest one right here. This is second to latest. It's a little Delta Wing. I would use lighter servos, but the problem is that I don't want to get flutter. Receiver, battery, 2 servos. I need to color the bottom a little bit. Rocket motor slides right in, as you see, right there. Slides right in. Haven't flown this one yet. This is the latest one. I flew this one on 1/2-inch rockets, but it didn't do that well, so I converted it to the bigger one. I haven't flown it yet on the bigger rocket motors. Reinforced front end, trail leading edge, so that it won't flex. Probably need to do that to the rudder too. I don't know. This is the one I started with, basically. I had to replace the wing on it, but it's been through hell or high water, but it's the one you see in all the videos. It's got a lot of flights on it, I can tell you that much. Lots of flights. This front end has been KO'd like 10 times because of them damn things, but not no more. I'm not using them twice, I'm using them one time. I made that nose cone. Here's my lightest one. It flies pretty nice. It's never been KO'd. It's the lightest of the bunch, believe it or not. I've got smaller servos on it, a lighter battery. It'll do pretty good. It does alright. It's built very light though. But anyway, here's my little gizmo. This is the one I've been using. As you can see, the hole in the center is not exactly perfect. I had it on a lathe, and I thought it was bolted down really well. But I guess my brothers have used the lathe, or somebody used it and didn't have it centered exactly right. And I got the hole off, and I didn't realize it. But I said, screw it, I'm going to use it anyway, so I just did it, and I attached a piece of wood to it. It worked for a long time, but I've since made another one that's exactly perfect in the center. I don't think I have any motors with the hole drilled right in the center. But anyway, here's my jig. It works really well. It fits on the front of the motor. It fits on the front of the motor. Let's see if I can find one. Here it is right here. Here's a motor. See how it's offset a little bit, which probably causes it to do a few tricky things, like spin maybe. And this jig fits right on the front of it. It fits right on the front like that. Now you get a perfect spot to drill, and it goes, and you can do it at the same time every time. It'd work for a pretty long time. But oh, here's one I drilled with my new jig. Now that one's dead in the center. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's the new one. It's at my mom's house. I left it there. But that one's dead in the center. This one's off a little bit. But anyway, this is the rocket motor's been used. It's trash. Been used once. And it weighs just slightly over 2 ounces. Unloaded, I'll show you. Here's my scale. Without no rocket fuel in it, it weighs 2.2 ounces. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but I CA'd that part, and I CA'd the back. And also I got a few layers of CA on both sides just to ensure that it doesn't KATO, because it sucks when it KATOs. But anyway, I told you I was going to video it for you. That jig's a nice little jig. The other jig is tight. I got to sand on the inside of it to loosen it up a little bit so that when I pound that stuff in there, it widens the ends just ever so slightly. It won't fit in the cap no more, so I have to just slightly sand inside of the cap. Anyway, I'll show you a quick view of my other side of my basement with my Quickie 500s. My Wild Harvest airplane. There's some more Quickie 500s. There's Rare Bear. There's more down here. I got more electrics. I've got a few motors there that I made. Here's some of my latest ones. These would be perfect. For some strange reason, they seem to turn green. Anyway, there's my boats. Those are nice boats. There's some more airplanes. And there's some more right there. And there's my giant spider my girlfriend likes. She loves that spider. Anyway, I got more on this side, so I got a ton. Here's these little bitty airplanes I've been screwing with. I designed those. They have V-tails on my... There's another one right there. Them things are fat, really fast. Real fast. Here's my one of my favorite planes. I got little sparkles on the wings. Little electric. That thing would do about 120, 130 miles an hour. People are freaked when they see it. That little yellow one probably does about 150. This thing is fast, really fast, but it's very hard to keep up with. The thing's like a 22-inch wingspan. That thing is scary. Anyway, I'll talk at you later. Bye.